Hello everyone, today we're taking a look at Panzer IV Ausf H in 1/35th scale from Tamiya. So this is one of their older kits. It's from the 1970s. And you get the one, this is the one that has the side plates for it. And this is the MRC one, which is the export version to the US. So on here you get some history for the thing. So this is the export version. You can see it's made in Japan, but then sold in the US. And here's the other Tamiya kits available. Now let's open this one up and take a look at what we have here. Okay, so let's take a look at our instructions first. So you get some history for the tank out here in the front. It's all English instructions because this is the US version. So it looks like you're first building the back plate, then you build the suspension bogies on the lower hull. Do that for both sides. And then the top lid goes down. Then you build the wheels, including the poly caps. And then the wheels all go on there. And then you put the upper detail on there, as well as the spare wheels, and then additional details and hooks. And then the exhaust, the gun barrel, and then the forward mantlet plate, the internal gun turret, and then the turret, and then the treads, and then you put that on, and you'll be done. You can build the spare track links and additional spare wheels, and then here are the various camouflage schemes that you can do with your tank. And this is how to do the external boards, although I probably won't be doing this. I just want to see the tank on the inside. Okay, so first things first, let's see this part. So this part is very nice panel lines. It has the diamond grip little metal parts on here. The rivets are raised, which look very nice. They have the hinges. Overall, this is a very nice looking part. You have both raised and sunken rivets, and all the holes will just be where your parts go. And this is a realistic enough hull texture, although it is not a true rolled metal texture. It still looks pretty good though. Okay, here we have the E-sprue. The E-sprue is all the spare parts. This includes your spare track links, spare wheels, jerry cans, helmets, towing cable, and some additional small parts. So this is just to bring your tank to life. Next, we have the D-sprues. The D-sprues have the two armor plate sides that would go on the side, and then the back. This is just the additional armor plate. You have your commander right here. It's all pretty much molded in a single piece, as well as the mounting brackets to mount this thing on here. Honestly, I want to see the wheels on my Panzer. It honestly just makes the thing look too fat. So honestly, I just want to see the normal one. So I'm not going to build it with this, but it's very nice that they include this anyways. So yeah, those are the bonus parts. Here we come back to actually see the original kit. So here's your lower hull. You already have some springs on here. Good rivet detail on this. You can see this originally would have been a motorized kit. Unfortunately, the motor's not in here anymore. But overall, it's a pretty nice texture on here. And the thing would just very nicely fit like this. And then your tank would be good to go. So that's nice. Okay, now here we have our two treads. So these are some pretty nice vinyl tracks. They're the classic Tamiya ones where you have to melt the tops. And you have the little ridges on the top. That's where you're going to melt them. Get two of them because every tank needs two tracks. And overall, they have very good detail in the grousers. And they're all fully connected. They can articulate, so that's very nice. And ideally, this tank will be able to run, which would be very cool. Okay, so moving on from there, here we have the B-sprue. B-sprue has all the stuff for your gun turret. So you have your two sides of the gun barrel, the turret itself, cover, mantlet cover, and then the hatches on there, machine gun, and then just additional small parts on here, as well as the commander's cupola. I'm pretty sure this is the roof for it. There's a very good weld mark. The weld marks are very nice, very realistic on these. And then, yeah, so it looks very nice. The machine gun also pretty detailed, and you just have additional, like, I think that's the escape hatch, and then more hatches over here. But yes, the weld marks on this turret looks excellent. Okay, so 2 of the bags actually haven't been unsealed when I got this thing. Let's actually open these guys up and see what we have in here. This kit does have a lot more stuff than a typical Tamiya kit. So this kit, this part, has all your wheels. So you have your drive sprockets, and then your return idlers. Then you have your entire suspension thing molded as a single piece, which is honestly very easy for assembly. It does cut down on detail a little bit, but honestly, if you're just wanting to make a fun little model, it looks very nice. You still have the rivets, you still have the leaf springs, the wheels would go on there, no problem. So there really isn't that much of an issue with this. Yeah, and then the wheels themselves, they still have pretty good detail. You have 8 per side. Return sprocket, again, good detail. And yeah, the wheels all look very nice, and they will turn because you will also get the poly caps. These guys over here. And the poly caps will allow the wheels to actually turn. And you get a bonus too, just like spare ones. It's nice. So this is just like additional vinyl material. I'm pretty sure it's the same material as this. Okay, let's throw that back in there. Now over here, we have more parts. So these parts are the additional. So you have the sides for the body, the chassis. You have the rear of the chassis, as well as the exhaust, more spare wheels, looks like the air purifiers, tools for the crew, including the jack, vision ports, and then just additional supports for the additional stuff. You'll have more hatches over here, the hooks, the little light, as well as just additional supports and fuel tank. So this is the end for the parts. We have a sheet of decal right here. The decals, you just have all the different divisions that you could draw you could put your tank at. You'll also have iron crosses and the numbers for each of the armor plate, which is very nice. And then you have all these numbers. You have 3 of them, so you can make whatever number you want, which is pretty good. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Anyways, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.